Have you ever wanted to Swiss cheese your ops? Well, the holes you YNs putting in each other and the holes in this cheese, it's kind of different. Have you ever wondered why Swiss cheese has these iconic holes in the inside of it, while other cheese types don't? Believe it or not, Ripley's, the same bacteria that gives you strep throat is also what causes the holes in Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is milk that has been coagulated and populated with bacteria. Our milk was heated to 185 degrees and the acid inside of this vinegar is gonna make it curdle. You see how simple? The milk has already separated into milk curds. Pretending that all of the curds are accurately separated, what would be left behind is liquid protein whey. And yes, I'm talking about this stuff. If these curds were full of bacteria, this coagulated milk would eventually age into cheese. One of the bacteria added to milk curds to make cheese is called Streptococcus thermophilus. And the bacteria that causes Streptococcus. Basically, that's what it feels like when you have strep throat. It's a million seesaws going in and out, in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Anyway, that bacteria is called Streptococcus pneumonia. Those two bacteria are in the same exact family. It's like two cousins. One of them got their head on straight and the other one is a straight on crackhead. Same family, different route. It happens. Now back to the holes in this Swiss cheese. Good bacteria like strep eats the sugar that's inside of milk called lactose and poops out lactic acid. Then another very important bacteria that's added to Swiss cheese comes along, eat the lactic acid and poops out carbon dioxide. Yeah, the same stuff that's in cold drink. Let's say we had some warm water and in this warm water I dissolved some sugar. And to that I'm gonna add a pack of active dry yeast. The sugar in here is gonna act as food for our bacteria. Let's put a balloon on top and collect some CO2, why don't we? This is now, and this is about after 10 minutes. You could think of the sugar that we added as the sugar that's located inside of milk. Put that back. Then think of the yeast as the important bacteria that we talked about earlier that's added to the milk curds. What's happening in this bottle right now is that this yeast is feeding on the sugar and releasing CO2 into the balloon. That same gas formation is happening inside of a wheel of Swiss cheese. Like this. This was a bubble of CO2. Since the bubble was there, the cheese couldn't form. And that's why you have holes in Swiss cheese. Simple. So although I can't tell you how to put holes in your ops, I can tell you how Swiss cheese gets them. And that leads me back to asking,